As the sun rises over the dunes, this black desert scorpion retreats from a night of hunting. Its glossy armor is built to hold the chill of darkness and reflect the first light of day. The venom carried in that curved stinger is potent, designed to subdue prey and deter would-be predators.
With its tail cocked high, the scorpion waits. Tiny hairs along each leg press into the sand like antennae. When something moves nearby, vibrations ripple through the ground and up those limbs, telling the hunter not only that something is coming, but also how big it is and which way it's headed.
Midday in the desert, the air shimmers with heat. Dust eddies over the sand as a scorpion seeks relief. Beneath this sandstone slab, it has dug a narrow burrow, a refuge from temperatures that can scorch the surface. Inside, the air is cooler and the humidity.
Beneath the tangle of ferns and fallen leaves, this armored giant patrols the jungle floor. Its shell is a mosaic of shifting metal greens and blues, strong enough to resist both rain and tooth. Each move is deliberate, its claws hooking into carpets of moss for purchase.
Carefully, the scarab loosens the armor of its wing covers. Beneath lies a pair of paper-thin flight wings, folded like origami. Hinged muscles swing the elytra upward, creating room for the membranes to unfurl.
In the darkness of the cave, light is rare and powerful. These insects have turned it into a weapon. By producing a cold, electric glow from their abdomens, they draw wandering midges and moths toward the promise of illumination. Attracted and disoriented, the prey drifts close.
With every measured step, the orb weaver pulls a single filament of liquid protein from the tip of its abdomen. The thread hardens instantly in the air, glowing like drawn glass in the sunlight. Strand by strand, it builds a suspension bridge strong enough to hold many times.
The fly's struggle sends ripples through the web. The spider senses the vibrations and closes in with lethal precision. Needle-like fangs penetrate the fly's head. A pulse of venom floods through, shutting down nerves almost instantly.
From the darkness of its burrow, the tarantula ventures into the night. Moonlight spills across the forest floor, catching the fine hairs that coat each leg. Those hairs are more than ornament. They are exquisitely sensitive. A rustle, a shift of air, the slightest tremor in the ground. All
Beneath the leaf litter, the tarantula stalks with patience. Sensitive hairs on her legs read the tremors of a nearby cricket. She lifts a foreleg, pins the insect, and in a single motion drives in her fangs. Venom floods the cricket's body.
In the quiet hours before the sun fully rises, the spider's work glows like a necklace of glass beads. Each droplet of dew is a mirror of the world, strung on silk no thicker than a whisper. By nightfall, this web will be gone. She'll eat.
In the humid heart of the rainforest, butterflies gather where the river tumbles into a clear basin. Drawn by the minerals in the damp stones, they drink, rest, and mingle in a quiet flurry of color. As they move from flower to flower, these delicate travelers carry grains of.
Some butterflies survive not through speed or strength, but through deception. On wings no thicker than paper, they paint the eyes of owls or the scales of snakes, tricking would-be predators into thinking they face a larger threat. To a hungry bird, one glance is useless.
Draped in the color of the leaves, the praying mantis waits. Absolute stillness hides a body tuned for lightning. Its forelegs are folded as if in prayer, but each spine is a trigger. Compound eyes sweep the air, able to track the faintest tremor of wings. When
patience holds until the moment is perfect. Instantly, the mantis unleashes its strike, for legs snapping like spring-loaded steel. In less than a heartbeat, spines close around the prey, locking it in place. Every movement is precise, every angle calculated. What seems graceful.
Across the twilight dunes of the African savanna, giant desert beetles begin their daily climb. They emerge before the sun is high, while the sand is still cool and the air heavy with moisture. Each armored back is studded with microscopic bumps that gather droplets of dew from passing mist. The moisture beads together.
With strength far greater than its size suggests, the beetle grips its prize and pushes on. Each grain that slips beneath its feet is a challenge, yet the ball stays true. And though this appears a solitary effort, it's part of a quiet partnership. Back in the burrow, another waits, ready to.
Beneath the surface, a diving beetle rows with its hind legs like paddles, sweeping through the stems of pondweed. Tucked under the hard wing cases is a silvery pocket of air. The beetle traps it at the surface and carries it below. As oxygen is used, the bubble shrinks, but it all.
Linked limb to limb, each ant becomes a living rung in a bridge of their own bodies. They feel the tug of their neighbors, adjusting their grip, strengthening the span. Antennae touch, passing microscopic traces of scent that tell who should move, who should hold fast.
Each of these creatures is a masterpiece of nature's design.